Alright everybody, welcome back to Switch Heads, and this week we're switching our heads to Nintendo Switch sales. And as freaking usual, this is going to be for the EU, UK and also for the USA. But do look at your own regions, because obviously it could be on sale there too. Oh yeah, like and subscribe too. Right then, who doesn't like a good story, and who likes freaking golf? I like golf and I like stories, and this combines both of them with an 83% discount. Golf Story also has an 8.2 Metascore, and this also incorporates adventure and role-playing into the mix of your usual golfing. Next up we have Skyrim at 67% off, and I believe this is one of the deepest discounts it's had so far. With an 8.6 Metascore, it's not really difficult to understand why all other role-playing adventure games aspire to be just like Skyrim. Burnout at an 84% discount, and frick you EA, you always try to copyright my videos just because I use a small amount of your freaking trailer. So excuse me everybody, EA doesn't want to play nice, so you have to have this still image instead. Diablo 3, 67% off, is one that's never tried to copyright my videos for said reason. This one is an action-adventure role-playing game, but more of a top-down, and it's also be able to be played in multiplayer, which, to my mind, is a much better experience for this type of role-playing game. Although, if you are trying to start off in this genre or want something a bit more light-hearted, I'd go for multiplayer Cat Quest 2. And likewise, if you subscribe, that would be perfect. What? Portal Companion Collection is 75% off. If you like your physics-based Portal type games, this is, well, obviously the only one that you've got an option for. Admittedly, these are actually quite good puzzle games, and I have whiled away quite a few hours playing them. The thing I kind of like about the Portal games is, yeah, there is a set pattern, but sometimes there are multiple ways of getting past these puzzles. Tales of Iron is a action-adventure game with a pretty decent 80% discount and a 7.6 Metascore. You play as a rat or a mouse and basically adventure your way through a side-scrolling, almost, I want to say, Metrovania type world with other characters that you can meet along the way. And then we have City Skylines at a 90% off and a pretty decent 8.7 Metascore. Ever wanted to build yourself a city and design it from the ground up in probably not your image, but in an image within your brain? At this price, it's probably not going to break the bank, so it's probably worth a punt, if not just to see the sheer scale and magnitude that you can build within this game. And now a game that doesn't need much introduction, Doom, with a pretty substantial 75% off. An 8.3 Metascore, which I pretty well expected anyway. And as you'd expect from a Doom game, loads of weapons, loads of kills, loads of creatures to kill. And in this one, you even get to implement different, like, special kills, ripping them apart and things like that. So it does get quite bloody. Oh, and yeah, pretty decent soundtrack too. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. This is 65% off. It's got a pretty decent 8.3 Metascore. Probably don't need to explain this one too much, but I will say that there is a bundle where you can get this one and Crash Bandicoot in a neat little bundle, and that's got 65% off at the moment as well. And one of my favourite games of all time, Dark Souls Remastered at 50% off, and yeah, it's a love-hate situation here. I love to play it, I hate the difficulty, but that is part of the charm, obviously. There is a good reason why it has an 8.3 Metascore. It's because it's bloody good. And if you agree with that statement, hit that like button just to let us all know. Also subscribe. Until next time.